Prime time, Phil. What's going on, brother? How you doing? I got myself a double, baby. Rum and Coke. Here we go. Vinny Hagen, what's going on, man? I'm tucked away back here in this. I'm tucked away. I'll show you guys. It's dead. Don't buy what everybody's talking about. Don't buy that they are saying that there's a long wait and this and that. It was the easiest getting through security. There was maybe half a dozen people ahead of me. It was nothing. I think I see Howie Roseman sitting over there. Cut AJ. Curtisburg Drive. High game time. Let me go back. Enjoy game time. Happy for you, brother. Jimbo, what's going on, man? You could have came with. The bar is busy. Well, it's busy down there. I'm kind of at the end where they put me. I'm not going to say exactly because you wackos, but yeah, where they put me. We're like tucked down near the end here. YouTube J Cap a lot. What's going on? Cut AJ. Cut his ass. Oh, sorry. The bar is busy here. Philip, what's going on? Dallas Cowboys, what's going on, man? How you doing? YouTube J Capelot hanging and banging. Joe DeMassa, really, I wish I could have made it. I like Lloyd. I'll hit it next year. Yeah, Joe, we're definitely going to do something every year, me and Phil. I just locked Phil in for the next few years. Yeah, we always going to go somewhere. What's up, man? Thank you, YouTube J Capital. I appreciate that. We go back and forth, but I appreciate you. West Virginia, I'll see you shortly, my man. Oh, tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. Yeah, Joe, I know I'm going to the draft, most likely. If Phil goes. If Phil don't go, then I may not go. But I think that could be a fun trip, Phil. But if I'd rather Phil go to the draft than to the Hall of Fame. But if he wants to go to the Hall of Fame because he's never been there, we could do that too. I'm definitely going to the Hall of Fame. Definitely. Chris May, what's going on, brother? Yo, Brian. Jesse, you should be here, brother. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hey, Phil, what's mountain time? Is that 2 hours? What is it? Is that 2 hours ahead of us? 1 hour ahead of us. Bruce Banner, tell everyone you're a YouTuber like Mark Hunt. Nah. I already had 2 people that know who I was, Phil. It was pretty impressive. In Philly Airport, one a Cowboy fan. YouTube J Capella. I had a Cowboy fan come up to me. I heard Loyal got a ticket, Phil. So, West Virginia, you can get tickets, man. I would wait till the morning of. Trust me when I tell you. Unless you're loaded. Hey, game time, have fun. A true blue Cowboys, thank you. Yeah, Joe, I definitely want you to be a part of the draft content this year. That would be awesome. Can you guys hear the music? I stepped away from the bar. I'm kind of like, here, I'll give you guys a little. There's all my stuff right there. But yeah, I'm tucked away back here at the, I'm not going to give it away, but it's kind of Irish looking. Italian and Irish. What's up, Clemente? How you doing, brother? How are you? We go back, but we are 2 hours ahead. Okay. Dude, Rolo, have fun and be safe. Rolo, again, man, you're such a good support of the channel. We got to hang out, bro. This is what these weekends are for. Hang out with the people who take a time out of their day to spend it with me and Phil. You guys hear me? Can barely hear the music. Good. I was at the bar and it's kind of loud. No. I'll say it. It's a tailgate. Tailgates, sports bar, whatever. I don't know. I just went somewhere close. Literally, my Right there is where I get on the plane. So Phil, prime time. Tell everybody where you got to fly into. You got to go into Charlotte. Phil, are you flying into Charlotte? Loyal Cowboy. Cheers, buddy. Nothing like a double at the airport for 26 bucks. Yes. So, Phil, that's literally one of the worst airports. So, what's your, hopefully you have at least 60 minutes before you got to get on your next flight. If not, you need to move because it's like a long way to go. Okay. So, you need at least 50 minutes. I said 60, but you need 50. What's up? What's up, Flip Shelton? How you doing, brother? I wish all you guys can come hang out with us. We're gonna have a lot of content. Prime Time is gonna do. Lead Commander, what's up, brother? Game Time. Word is you will be amongst the high rollers. I may dabble a little bit in a little roulette and a little. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll try and get as much footage as I can for everybody. Phil's gonna do a live stream. Me and Phil are gonna do a live stream on Saturday night. Place to be determined. But yeah, we'll definitely be live. I'll talk to Arturo Eagles fans. VR, what's up, brother? How you doing? Just living a dream, man. Glad I'm not at work today. Too bad Thomas couldn't make it. Jesse, yes, it is. It is. They chose to go to the last game of the year. It's probably cheaper, so I don't blame them, but to hang out with the people, it's disappointing. I think Thomas's nephew's sick, so that's what's going on. Make sure everybody hits the like button for me, and you know, these trips aren't cheap. So, like I said, we'll be getting a lot of these in. Douglas, how are you, brother? Mountain is 2 hours behind Eastern. Okay, behind Eastern? Is it? No, it ain't. Mountain's not behind. We need to get you the Meta Ray-Ban glasses. There you go. Yeah. Ray-Bans. I did see them. Mark used them for I don't know. He didn't have the Metas. Jimbo. It would be a lot of super chats, but I can get the Metas, bro. I gave in going to the game. Yeah, again, James, I'm with you, brother. You got to look at it this way. Not Super Bowl related, because I will go, if Dallas ever makes it to the Super Bowl, I will go and hang out. I will hang out at the Super Bowl. I don't care if I go into the Super Bowl. I'd rather watch it amongst the people and my friends. But I'll definitely go and want to get the sounds. Other than that, if you are near a game, you go into a game is the best, especially on the road. I know Eagle fans know exactly what I'm talking about. When you go on the road and you represent your birds in an enemy, I like that feeling. I like it. That's why everybody goes, why don't you go to Eagles games? Again, I've been to many of Eagle games, many. And, I'm not a big fan of the link, man. You're stuck to a tiny spot. I don't mind walking around. That's why Citizens Bank Park is the best. They got the chair rail, the railing all the way around the stadium, the whole concourse, where you have a seat in the bowl, but you can sit there, eat something, stand up. You have a nice little railing. Doesn't Vegas go by Pacific time? Yes. Vegas is 3 hours behind us. So maybe it is. Maybe it's 2 hours behind us. Maybe it's right. Compare Alliance Stadium to AT&T when you get there. Elite Commander. Me and Phil, I don't want to be mean. It's an awesome stadium. When Phil becomes really rich, he said he's buying a suite. Or if I win the lottery, or if Phil wins the lottery, we're going to buy one of the suites. You just got to get to the game, brother. You have a ticket forever. That's our plan at AT&T. Why? Because we're Cowboys fans. That's why. We're Cowboys fans. But I have the feeling I'm going to like a line. I don't like the big scoreboard. I'm anti-big scoreboard. Sorry. I don't like it. You end up staring at the damn scoreboard. That's the problem. You end up staring at the scoreboard. What's up, Chris? We're going to see you tonight, brother. Let me know. Loyal Cowboy, he was wondering what was going on. I said, if Chris wants to, you get in when I get in, Chris. By the time we get our bags, we'll probably be waiting to see Phil for 40 minutes, half hour. And then we got to wait for his bags and go over to the hotels together or just go. It's up to you, man. Joe Tranchina, this is good timing for Joe because Joe is ahead of me, right? Joe, you're ahead of me, Joe. What's up, Joe Tranchina, live from Italy? I am going to get to Italy in a couple of years, brother. Maybe we can, hopefully it's near your neck of the woods. Dude, I wore the Navy. I wore the Navy. Can you tell me going to the gym? How do I look? Do I look fat still, or am I getting there? Come on now. Bruce, how you doing, sweetie? Are you Bruce Banner? I want to. Me, Bruce, and Phil need to go have a share a bong together. There you go. How's that? Oh, I'm all the way in Sicily. My mother was 100% Italian, Joe. I don't know if you could tell a little bit. My father was German and Irish. Brian, don't bet. I'm good, Jesse. I'm taking up 2 seats at the bar, though, over there. So I'm watching all my shit. I'm watching it. I was going to do a live stream last night, but I was tired, and I hate packing. I didn't finish until right before I walked out the door. It is 11 right now here and 1 there. It's 107, yes. Douglas, yes. It is. Brian, don't pass out. I won't. Brian, Bruce, how you doing, sweetie? Bruce Banner. Game time off the weed would be hilarious. Yeah. It's going to be a tough one, brother. That levels me out. That levels me. Brian, how was your flight? I didn't get on it yet, Arturo. I have 2 hours and 10 minutes before I can board. V1 Rush, yeah. No Eagles Drew. Eagles Drew is dealing with something. I'm going to mail him his shirts and Rob A's when they're done. But maybe. Yeah, I will. I'm playing. I'll give them their shirts. They're here in spirit. Jimbo, thank you so much, brother. Have a sip of booze on the airport for me. Enjoy game time. Happy. Yeah, Jimbo, again, that just goes to show you that me and Phil are doing something right with our channels because we have Eagle fans acting like this. Again, that's what we want. That's what I want. But you guys need to find me because Louis T is too busy. I've reached out to Louis. He's been on my channel, but he's too busy. And the other guy, Rio, he ignores my my messages. So even though I double him in subscribers, I guess he will butt her. I don't know, but I need to find, because if you notice when I do my intro, I like to add Philly 500's family, Cop Pizzle's family, and obviously Mark Holmes' family, along with Primetime Phil. We need to find another Washington Commander. I love Chris Dooley. Me and Phil, we really get along with Chris, but he's so busy. He's so busy. I wish he had a YouTube. I wish Chris had. I think what Chris should do, I got to sit down with Chris. He needs to have a YouTube channel where he goes to these conventions, man. That could be big, Chris. Real big. Let's see if Logan Wilson earns that nickname, Cowboy. New look, defense, cannot wait. Yo, Clemente, I'm with you. I'm with you, brother. Smoke weed every day. It was funny. V1 Russ, Russish. Um, my uncle was a big weed smoker growing up, and he stayed at our house a lot. And my mother always used to give him a hard time. And he had since passed away of cancer. My parents are gone, but now where we are, where we see the great all the great benefits, it's pretty impressive. Now you could overdo it like anything else. Let's see if Logan Wilson, yeah, who's wearing the green dot. Vinny, that's a good call. I don't know who's going to wear the green dot. My guess is it's going to be Logan Wilson, because who had the green dot was Kenneth Murray, and he's arguably one of the worst linebackers in the league in recognition. I don't mind Kenneth Murray in tackling. He's a very physical player. He just guesses wrong. Sorry, Kenneth, you're not the most smartest guy. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. There's my stuff right in front of me. Welcome to Philly, baby. It's like Tyrese Maxey's got a hunchback. Now, I'm not a regular Joe. I have a couple rum and cokes. So, but yeah, we're going to do a lot of these little type things. So I appreciate what you guys do. I know Phil's planning on uploading a lot of short videos. I did bring my GoPro, so as I enter the plane, you guys won't see that for a couple weeks at the earliest. I'm going to actually learn how to edit, Phil. I'm going to do a Vegas trip, all-encompassing. I guess I should start soon, huh? I haven't taken anything with the GoPro, but I figured I'd start with the plane. So, but yeah. Who won the game last night? I fell asleep and I've been so busy I have not even checked. Who won the game? What's up, Thomas Garrett? I wish you were coming out here, brother. Who won the game last night? Was it the Pats? New England. What was the final score? Do we have a final score? I haven't eaten at all today, by the way. Last time I ate was about 9 o'clock last night. I know. Yeah, I was just curious what the score was. Wow, was that close, Chris? Wow, 24-21. Well, then my defense didn't do too well. What do we think of that? I should be halfway there right now. Yeah, it sucks, Thomas. I was hoping to hang out with you, brother. 27-14, Thomas. Is that what it was? Or was it 27-21 with the late garbage touchdown? I'm feeling late garbage touchdown. That's what I'm feeling. But let me ask everybody, since trading Quinnen Williams, the Jets won, no, did they lose last week? I think they're either 1-1 or 0-2, but they were in both games playing well. 27-14, there we go. Thanks, Chris. I see Chris has already started drinking. Brian, do you eat something to have something in you? I have enough in my belly. No, I did that for a reason. Arturo, I'm flying first class, so I have a meal on the plane coming to me, and I wanted to kind of get a buzz with the first double. I did. Yeah, so the Jets won last week, Thomas. So that dude Rolo, thank you, my man. Little change for a slot machine, thank you. And I'm gonna try. They kind of I'm gonna having somebody. I'm sure Phil's gonna want to hit me by the end of our stay. But I have a friend that's already in Vegas now. My wife and her just landed. She's gonna be getting a lot of footage of us hanging out. Not all of it will get used. We'll edit it in a couple of weeks, and we'll do a whole video, the Time Brothers in Vegas 2025. It'll be awesome. Looking forward to it. I got ideas in this little head of mine. The people are getting off their flights. Here we go. Let's look at it. Let's look at the flights. it's a quiet little spot. But yeah, V1, man. Russish, definitely. That's the idea. Life's short. Enjoy it. That's why I was hoping I get to see Thomas, Randy McIntyre. Really upset that Randy's not going. Such a great a supporter, uh, veteran. Everybody that knows me know I come from a family of veterans and military people. My uncle was a Navy SEAL, so you get the point. Um, Matter of fact, I might be going to Puerto Rico soon. Uh, my cousin is going to be at, I think it's Fort Buchanan. I got to go see him. I was going to reach out to Ultra, but he hates me now. So I hate all the MF apps. Chris, you drinking? I don't know that he drinks or he doesn't. Brian, don't forget to see Mob Museum. Jesse, we'll see about that. I know Loya wants to go to the Mob Museum. We'll see. My wife, I know, wants to do at least one show, but I don't know that it'll be with me. I'm just going to tell you. Marcus Blackman, is he in here? Is Marcus in here? Marcus, what are you doing in Vegas? We're going to the game on Monday night. Marcus, I heard somebody told me that you had a tragedy, man. If that's true, prayers out to you. Reach out to me, man, at GameTimeBrian@gmail. Don't forget Brian with a Y. Reach out to me, man. I'd definitely like to collab and help you out any way I can. I'm so sorry about your loss, brother. Fish is going to be there. Yeah, Vinny, I could care less about Mike Fisher, Vinny. I mean, I tried to meet with Fisher. Fisher doesn't like YouTubers. Fisher is that old, crusty. I'll try. It was fine when he was trying to suck up to Mark Holmes, that he was all over me, and we had a long conversation. But I don't think he knows who I am. He knows of me, but he doesn't know me. So we'll see about Mike Fisher, but I will try and get Jeff Kavanaugh. I love Jeff Kavanaugh. So, again, that's my guy. Fish is going to be there. Yeah, Vinny, what up? I just got here. How is it going through? D'Angelo, Philly is like a breeze, dude. This airport, and I'm tucked down all the way at the end. I think B10. Yeah, I just gave myself away, but you can't get in here with any kind of firearm, so I should be good. Yeah, D'Angelo, it was easy, dude. There were 6 people ahead of me. Just a little hint for everybody. If you get out, and I was dropped off outside of your, when you go in, from your gate, not in the airport, but on the street. Look for somebody that's taking your bags. Look for somebody who's taking your bags outside. That's a lot easier to do. I checked in my bag outside. I took care of him. He was a cool dude. We had a long conversation. He didn't know who I was, but his buddy did, and I gave him a 20. I dropped him a 20. He took care of me, but so I didn't have to worry about my bag. So I just had my carry-on, which is heavy because I weighed my bag and it was 56 pounds. So I had to unload 6 pounds. So I got one pair of drawers. No, I'm joking. I got plenty of drawers. But all those shirts I got with me. No, I brought like jackets and stuff because it's going to be in the 40s at night and 50s at night. I have a leather jacket I brought that I'm wearing that was probably 5 pounds. So I wore that. That's why I got a short sleeve shirt. I'm from El Paso, Las Vegas, about an hour flight. Well, what are you waiting for, Arturo? You're retired. Let me go back and look at the chat. D'Angelo, I was asking because I have a flight into Atlanta tomorrow, but it's already been delayed. Nothing here with Philly, bro. I was right in. There were 6 people ahead of me in security. Yeah, just check your bag at the street if possible. I went right up, went right through, walked down all the way down the end because it seems like every time I fly, I'm at the end. And yeah, easy peasy. Or are you doing a live later today? Jimbo, yeah, of course we will. Of course we will. Tonight, you figure by the time me and Primetime land, it's going to be late though. It's going to be late. But you'll just have your bell notification hit. It's going to be late though. You figure 8 o'clock, I think 8 o'clock Vegas time. So I land at 11 o'clock Eastern. So I had made reservations, but they were full. But we can sit at the bar tonight if we want at 11 o'clock. So you figure maybe midnight, I can go live again. I'm supposed to be going to Texas versus Georgia. But these damn flights, delays are killing me. D'Angelo, I haven't seen anything, but you're at probably LAX, right? LAX is a lot different. So. LAX is, I'm sure, a lot different. Houston to Atlanta. I don't know why I thought, that's right, you're in Dallas. I don't know why I thought you were, that's right, Houston to, Atlanta's a great airport. You're going to love Atlanta. Atlanta airport is the best, in my opinion. But it's the Houston part that's probably the problem. It's like Phil leaves from, I'm not going to say the airport, but near Naples. It's a small airport, but I loved it. Vinny Hagen in the house. Vinny, Eagles suck. I knew you would like that emoji that I made for you, brother. Atlanta Airport is huge. Yeah, I love Atlanta Airport, D'Angelo. It's nice. Very nice. And it's very clean. They got their act together there. I'll tell you, Philadelphia used to be horrible. I got to say hello, but the last few years, Philadelphia International is really good. Chris, you two have a great flight. Yeah, CZ, brother. What's up, brother? We need to hang out too. Game time. You're in a different world at LAX. Yeah, Thomas. I don't think I've been through. No, I've never been through LAX, and I've never been through Dulles. But I've been to a lot of, for layovers, a lot of different airports. My favorite airport is Denver. Mine is Miami, D'Angelo, just because when you get off of Miami and you go to, they have like these LED colors, like ceilings that are all over the escalators to go get your bags and in and out of the airport. The cheapest tickets I found online to go to Vegas was $100. That's not bad, dude. That's a steal. It would have cost me over $100 to take me to the airport. I'd rather fly the plane. That's funny. You don't want me in Vegas. I'll be exploring the city under the city. Got to visit the more people. CZ, yeah. Well, it's Vegas this year. We'll see next year. You know. I'd like to get to Levi out in San Francisco. Game time. I love Miami International. But yeah, Thomas Garrett. It's really good. I love Miami. I like DFW. It's just so big. You just gotta take the tram sometimes to get to your bags. And they have this weird thing where if you go out, you got to go through doors to get your bags. So let's say you go out to get your bag and it's not there, and then you can't come back in them doors. AJ said he wanted 6 and 10 in one DAC as opposed to 21 and 3. Yeah. Oh my God. No, he didn't, Linda. Linda Conyers. You and your 6 and 10. Can I get 8? Can you give me 8, Linda? Can you give me 8? Dirty Sanchez. What's up, brother? Cheers, Dirty Sanchez. I need to give me another one. Oh, this was 2. I'm trying to make it last because I got 2 more hours before I can board. Phil must be going. Phil must be getting cavity checked right now. Keep track of your flight. Your trip to Las Vegas is coming up. Okay. He said that. He's trying to get out. Look for Linda. Look for AJ to be traded to New England. I was asking around what they could possibly get for AJ Brown. I don't really want to say because people think I'm trolling, but it's not a first. That's for sure. It's not a first round pick. So, and if you trade him before the draft, Linda, it's the most highest value that a draft pick is worth. So it won't be a 2 most likely. I'm hearing a 3rd round pick, a George Pickens type compensation, or Dirty Sanchez has 4. I would say I think you can get a 3 from. I think he wants to go to Mike Vrabel's squad. They have. I ain't gonna lie to you. Drake May has definitely stepped up. Definitely stepped up. This dude needs to eat the sandwich. My God, look how skinny he is. There's nothing. Comes Vajsik and Hema. Your thoughts? Peaches, plums. Peaches, plums. Vinny, I'm wearing. Mark Holmes shirt, Cowboys Mafia. I wanted a short sleeve shirt that was comfortable because I have my leather jacket right there that is with all my shit at the bar right here. That's all my shit right there. This bag and all this shit. Yeah, so I wore this shirt so I could be comfortable on the plane. I didn't even wear jeans. I wore like a heavy sweat, a cowboy sweat. So I'm sitting in airport with cowboy sweats. Want to start the trip out, right, CZ? Hey, what's wrong with skinny people? Ha ha. I love skinny people. I'm just saying, he needed a sandwich, some kind of sandwich. Does anybody know why AJ hasn't shown he's as good as Pickens? It's because his quarterback was trash. There we go, Dirty Sanchez. Let's see what Drake May can do against better competition. Marcus, I hear you. I was never a Drake May fan. Here you go. You got Hootie in the house. Hootie wearing the Hootie in the blowfish. Is that Hootie? No, it's not Hootie. I thought that was Hootie. I'm not gonna come with you. Brian, let's see here. I go for a peanut butter sandwich right about now. I get the ass end of a. Oh, sorry. Brian, make sure Momo not the pilot. Oh, yeah. Dude, was that not funny? I thought, I get buckled in, I'm boarded. All of a sudden you hear, this is your captain speaking, and it's in Momo's voice. I'm out. I'm freaking out. But I got a ride here today by my man. He was out drinking all night. I said, you okay? He goes, I am goat. I'm goat. Or whatever the hell it was. I'm like, yeah, that's not goat. That's not goat at all. I'm driving. But he drove. He got me here. He got me here in one piece. Brian, I can see reuniting with Vrabel. Yeah, that's what I see, Thomas Garrett. I see them reuniting. Your game time. Keep an eye on your shit, man. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's right there, brother. It's right there. What's important is, well, no, my passport's there. This is what's important. The waleto. I know Phil's excited. I'm glad. I'm glad Phil's excited. I got to get over to my seat in a few minutes. But we're going to hang out for as long as we can, everybody. Uh, I drank so much water. I have a thing. Eagles aren't trading AJ. Nah, they will before the draft. He's gone, brother. D'Angelo, I'm sorry to tell you, he's gone. But it all depends what you can get for him is what's going to be the deciding factor. They're not going to, Howie just ain't going to give him away. But you got to look at it. They're going to need that money, D'Angelo. That money's going to come in handy. D'Angelo Cranston, I'm talking to you. Let's project. Let's say we can keep Jalen Carter, we can keep Jordan Davis, and we could re-sign Phillips that you got from Miami, but you have to let AJ go and go young with your wide receiver too. Would you do it? Out to Bernie Kodiak. He is not doing well. Bernie Kodiak. I'll have to look him up. I don't know who that is, but prayers up, Bernie Kodiak. AJ best years happened in Philly, not in Tennessee. I know, brother, but he got paid already. You know how this works. I'm telling you, D'Angelo, you're going to be upset. He's gone. After all this, and he's doubling down, if they win a Super Bowl, he's definitely gone. If they don't win a Super Bowl, he's gone. AJ's gone. Unless something drastically changes 180, he's gone, D'Angelo. It's just, you got to look at it from no, we can sign our players. And I don't believe you can, man. Not if you look at the salary cap and look at what Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, unless you're going to let one of them go. You can't keep everybody, not with the amount of draft picks that you have. That's why Howie's trying to sell some of the picks. Again, AJ's done after this year. I'm telling you now, we can do a side bet. I don't really want to bet because, I don't want to take your money, D'Angelo. Game time, that looks like an exact same spot at Philadelphia Airport I was at last year when I came back from Cleveland. Possibly, Thomas. I'm predicting that the Eagles would get more than a third for AJ. That's not what I'm being told. I'm saying, right, you got to understand the timing. If it's now, maybe a 2. As we get to the draft, it's going to drop because those draft picks they skyrocket, which is why Jerry Jones told you what he told you. I don't 100% believe what Jerry told you, but he is right in the value of a draft pick is way more in April than it is in the offseason. But we'll see. Listen, it's V. Stradamus. It's only my view of it. That doesn't mean that's fact. So we got to let it play out. We definitely got to let it. Eagles are done this year. Joe, I don't know how we can say that. They just win. So I'm actually going to have the Eagles back. And like in this case, they just win, brother. They just go out and win. So I see James is not watching the live stream, or Phil, because I'm getting blown up with text messages. Eagles are 1 seed, but they're done, right? Yeah, Linda. Again, that's a bit of an overreaction. But I would ask Linda Conyers, why are they dealing with this BS, being the 1 seed? Since Stephen Jones says he handles the cap and contracts, he has a lot of work to do this coming off season. The comic flick fusion, he does. I don't know what that. We don't. I'm gonna be up 200, and after this year I'll be up 200. The very worst, at the very least, it'll be up 100. I don't want your money, D'Angelo. Eagles are done this year. You are a part of a chat. It's not all about you, Brian. Yeah. Here we go. Here, let it begin. No, obviously, you fucking guys can't. You got the concentration of a hamster. You don't win a Super Bowl in the regular season and the playoffs. Yep. Game time, Brian, there is no BS, only for outside fans. Philadelphia will get rid of you if you didn't. Yeah, Linda, that's all I'm trying to tell D'Angelo is that I think that AJ's done after this year. I think AJ's done after this year. That's all I'm saying. So, I want to stop this at 45 minutes, so we'll go another 5 minutes. So hit the likes. We got 42 people in here and only 18 likes. You guys aren't You guys aren't having a good time? There you go. There you go. Let's look at the. Come on, let's people watch. What's up, Xavier? How are you? Let's people watch. I hear what you're saying, no benefit, but the dude wants out. You saw what T.O. did. And T.O. didn't have any benefit of leaving the Eagles either. He went to a Super Bowl with them, yet he was doing sit-ups in his driveway. I only have one like to give. Nice one, Clemente. Nice one. There we go. A little people watching. It's very quiet down here, I think. This is rather quiet. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. AJ has done nothing on the level of T.O. Dude, I hear what you're saying. I'm not comparing him to T.O., but T.O. was the last great rock. AJ Brown, everybody wants to say that Devontae's number one. The reason why Devontae gets open as much as he does is because AJ takes the double teams. AJ takes all the double teams. That's the issue. So, yeah, I love Devontae. You guys know I love Devontae. Like I liked Alvin Harper. I think Devontae is better than Alvin Harper, but I'm just saying he's not as good as AJ Brown. If he was, then it will be doubling him and letting AJ Brown cook. It's just upsetting as it's just an NFL fan that a receiver can't be happy with a team's success after you got paid. It's not like you didn't get paid, AJ. Game time, I was telling Mark that this reminds me of the situation. Yeah, exactly. It does remind you. Absolutely. AJ Brown got his money in the ring, and he still. Yeah, exactly, Marcus. That's the problem. I think it would be good for the Eagles to move on from him. I do. I definitely do. But that's just me, brother. That's just me. 137. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. The reason why he wants out is because he can't get numbers with Hurts. Marcus, yeah, they were doing a breakdown. Again, I don't know. It's almost embarrassing to talk about, but there's a lot of outlets showing multiple throws that Jalen did that were not good in last game, even though they won. Again, a win's not enough these days. Yeah, I think he's gone, D'Angelo. But listen, there's still a few weeks to turn it around. But if you're telling me, if what Linda is saying is correct, that's bad. That's bad news. That he'd rather be in Dallas than in Philly right now. Well, he sees what George Pickens is doing and how much money he's made himself. Chat starting to look Dan Silly. AJ Brown going bye-bye. These are narratives or nothing more, nothing less narratives. D'Angelo, that's what we do though here. We talk narratives. Enjoy the year. I think he's gone, but that's just an opinion. Dallas 5-0 over Montreal. Hockey, bang. Sills is hilarious. I haven't watched him in a while, but listen, everybody, I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I got to go back to my seat. I may do another live stream in a little bit before I board. Stay tuned. At the very least, we'll do one after we land. I'll talk to everybody later, everybody. Please hit the like button and get ready. We're going to have some fun.